Hi, Christine McDaniel here with the Health and Happiness Hacks Wellness Show. Every Wednesday, I bring in experts in the health and wellness industry. So lucky today to have Oskar here, who actually helped us develop our very own probiotic that we carry here at Eco Chateau. And so I will let him explain everything that they do here in San Diego and how they help people.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So we have a group of companies. One of them is nutritional supplement manufacturers online on pureNSM.com. And we manufacture products for people that are pure and without any of the junk ingredients that are commonly found in supplements, such as magnesium stearate. And we're happy to manufacture for great people like yourself. And we manufacture for a lot of different label owners. Some of them major brands in U.S. And also abroad. So.
And then, how big is your facility? Because I know you're growing fast.
Yeah, we have about 17,500 square feet, and in that facility are also our branded companies that sell B2C. That's called Dr. Clark Store, and it's modeled after Dr. Hulda Clark. It's actually founded by her son, Jeff Clark. So I bought the company in 2006. They have been manufacturing pure products ever since 1993. And in 2006 I bought the company, and in 2011 we started the contract manufacturing. We just simply couldn't afford to operate the laboratory with the volume of products we could sell under that label, so we wanted to expand, and by doing that we afforded to install a really nice lab that includes heavy metal testing, microbiology testing, identification of raw materials such as herbal raw materials, and all the different nutraceutical materials that come in, such as amino acids, etc. So it's a hustling and bustling place. There's a lot of people now. It's about 35 people total. We have another company in UK that helps us distribute in UK. So we can help people that want to have their own brand, both in the US and we can help them get it to Europe.
Which is so nice because, as you guys know, the supplement industry is growing so fast. But the people that are getting in on it, it's just like, I don't even think they know what's in these products. It makes you really nervous. So that's why it's like I went and toured the facility. They're down in Chula Vista here in San Diego. And before we even started with our own product line, it's like, well, I want to go see, how
what's going on.
Yeah, they gave me an entire tour of the manufacturing plant.
Yeah.
I just saw what was in the product and how they were handling the product, and they're all in the gear and the gloves and everything.
It's very important. You don't wash or boil your supplements. You take them, you open a package, and you take them just like they are. So it's very important they're free of microbiological contamination. Of course, E. coli, but also total count of microbiological contamination. And it's also important to identify what kind of raw materials you're receiving, because many of the nutraceuticals, they're white. It's white powder, and so maybe someone made a mistake. Even if you're buying we buy everything from U.S. sources, so meaning U.S. companies. That doesn't mean it could have been manufactured elsewhere, but at least that has been checked by, or we hope it has been checked by the major supply houses that we have relationship with. And we for sure check them when the raw materials come in. And it was more frequent when we started testing frequently. Ever after 2011 we started testing more and more, and so now but when we sign up new vendors, we often have to send it back until they learn that we actually do test the raw materials. So as an example, we received turmeric, and we found out using our HPTLC machine, which identifies herbal ingredients, that actually they had taken the curcumin out of the turmeric and sent us the spent material. So we had to return that material back to the vendor, and unfortunately that was kind of a big vendor, so we were not too happy. But
whoa!
So that can happen.
Sending, oh my gosh!
So
and is that
they may not have tested it. That's why they did it. So it doesn't mean that they maliciously sent us the stuff. But big vendors can be fooled if their systems are not good. So, and the industry is kind of growing up. So in between, we do end up with substandard materials. So it's very important for us to test everything. So when you go to the lab, you can see that the book of the lab director, it's so meticulous and very detailed.
Oh, for
and so I'm very happy that we got that going.
Oh, good. And then what are your top 3 products, 3 to 5 products that you carry?
Number 1 is the parasite cleanse. Dr. Hulda Clark is very well known for the parasite cleanse. We manufacture black walnut towel, which is actually a green product. It's a green tincture. We also have green capsules, which is freeze-dried black walnut towel. So we make a tincture with grain alcohol, about 40% grain alcohol. When you get it, it's about 20%, because in the process of making the tincture, we lose some alcohol and we gain some of the phytochemicals from the black walnut towel. Now, together with that is the cloves, freshly ground cloves, and the wormwood. Now, there's some of the other bestsellers include betaine HCl, which is extremely important product to maintain good digestion. It's simply very similar to battery acid, but it's in powder form. And everybody have it in their stomach, and especially young kids, they have so much more of the little battery acid than we do. I am 55, I think, and it goes fast, I can tell you.
Nice.
And
you take it daily?
And I take it with every meal.
Oh, with every meal?
Yeah. And so, together with digestive enzymes, I love it. It's really good. And Susie loves it too, and everybody loves this product that tried. Of course, my very favorite product is also Lugol's. Lugol's is an amazing product. It's can literally save your life if you get food poisoning. Just take 12 drops of Lugol's in a quarter glass of water, and you are, I would say, 95% of the chance you will be fine within 4 minutes, but you may have to repeat that process every hour for several hours. But it's such a crazy idea that every doctor should be telling their patient about this. If every doctor should tell their patient, if you're going abroad, you should remember to take the Lugol with you. But they don't do it. It's like they have no idea what Lugol is used for.
You're only taking it for food poisoning, right?
No, I also take it as a food supplement because it's a great fortification of iodine in there. We are really bombarded with radiation. Not like, I'm not talking conspiracy theory or nothing like that, but we do get some radiation when we fly in airplanes, when we are, there's a background radiation all over the place, which is, not scientifically disputed, and it helps with protecting your thyroid from that, but it also is really good for your immune system. It helps boost your immune system. And we need a lot more of it than we may think. And so, for example, the Japanese, the nation of Japan, they eat a lot of iodine in their daily diet, and they're pretty healthy. And I think we could eat a lot more here in the U.S.
Nice. No, I take that too. So
yeah.
And then what made you start Dr. Clark's store? What made you buy that?
Well, I was really passionate, and I still am passionate about health, and I saw that my family members really didn't fare so well with the Western medicine model, and that kind of like triggered my interest. There got to be a better way. So I really wanted to help others, you know, or just be involved in this. And it was a product. I wanted to sell a product. I wanted to be involved with the product, and so I wanted a product that I would feel good about. And so that's how I got involved with Dr. Hulda Clark. Really started just focusing on selling the products that she was recommending, that Jeff Clark manufactured for her. So in what was it, 2006, FDA was really had this huge conspiracy theory that Jeff Clark was having some kind of conspiracy with his mom, of all people, and giving her money from the sale of the supplements after she had been recommending those supplements in her book. But he never really, it wasn't a conspiracy. The thing went nowhere, and I remember the time when I even was had to send a lot of documents to FDA, and it was not a happy time for us. But you know, they've left us alone now for a while. So, and we're not making any claims. We're very careful about not making any kind of structure. You know, we do make structure and function claims, but we do not make outrageous claims. And it's a big misconception. People think that we can use testimonials, like if somebody takes a supplement and gets better from some kind of a disease, let alone if they would get better from cancer or some serious disease like diabetes. There's absolutely no chance that we can use that testimonial in advertising our company or our products, and people don't get that. They don't understand that you would get in serious trouble if we would do that. I mean, we would get in serious trouble if we did that.
Do you think part of it is the medical or the pharmaceutical industries that weigh down on the
yeah, it's. I think it's a cultural brainwash. People are not flexible enough in their thinking. The doctors have been indoctrinated in a certain way of looking at the world, and they are really pushed through a really rigorous program where there is just no room for studying something that is outside of their view, their world view. And so it's really a sad situation where, you know, they should have learned more about nutrition. They should have learned more about different modalities like Ayurvedic, you know, and Chinese medicine. But they don't. And so what they're learning is everything that got to do with drugs. So really they shouldn't be called doctors. They should be called pharmaceutical agents, or
that's a good name.
Yeah. They are not really, you know, they're good engineers if you break your hand or anything, you know. I don't dislike doctors. I just think, you know, we need to do something in this country, especially where healthcare is so expensive and the system is so outrageously out of touch with reality. The drugs are so expensive. Everything is just out of whack. If people get cancer in this country, I feel in any countries, we need to look at natural ways to boost the immune system. That's why with the Gerson therapy, a lot of people have gotten cured from cancer. With Dr. Hulda Clark was helping people with cancer a lot. That was her aim in life. And I've met people that have gotten cured both from cancer and other incredible, you know, illnesses that I didn't believe was possible to be cured from. So, and so this brings up a lot of sense of injustice and anger and determination that I want to make, contribution for the better. And so I don't know if I've said too much. Now they're gonna knock on my door, but I hope not. This is just, I'm not advertising the company. I'm really just talking about it like how I feel it is. So
yeah, no. So you're originally from Iceland. So
yeah.
How do you feel like medicine is different? How are things different there than Western medicine?
Unfortunately, Iceland takes their cue
from here.
From America.
Oh no!
Yeah,
tell us that.
And the entire world takes their cue from America. U.S. is at the center in the movie industry, but it's also at the center in the medical industry. And so all the American drugs are sold all over the world, and they're really the sales agents are the doctors. The doctors, when they go to school in Iceland to learn to become a physician, they learn from textbooks that are full of information about drugs. And so these drugs, of course, and the textbooks themselves are written by pharmaceutical corporations, So, of course, they're going to be
yeah, no, it's such, it's so hard to watch.
Selling those.
Because there's so many things that can be cured with vitamins. It blows my mind how many ailments, how many things. It's just supplementing with these vitamins, and it's just
vitamins and nutrition and avoiding toxic cosmetics and toxic products and processed foods,
Yeah, no, it's huge. So what do you do, Oskar? Obviously you help so many people, which is amazing with what you guys do. What do you personally do for self-care?
Okay, well, I take a number of supplements. I take selenium, zinc, I take vitamin C, I take, it goes off and on. I take turmeric regularly. With meals, like we talked about, I take the betaine HCl and some digestive enzymes. What else do I take? Oh yeah, niacin. I was on a course of niacin. I was taking 1,000. I was taking up to 1,500 milligram of niacin, once or twice per day, and I'm down to taking it when I go to bed in the evening once in a while, 500 milligram. It really relaxes me. It flushes my system, so I get really
red.
bright red, bright red. Yeah, and I take ornithine. Ornithine is a wonderful supplement to help you sleep. Gives you really interesting dreams. It's an amazing supplement. Then I take some sleep aid supplements sometime, and I probably take a bunch of other supplements that I forgot about.
Iodine company, so of course, you probably have tons.
I take iodine. Those are good. Mm-hmm.
Nice. And then, what was your favorite book?
Okay, my favorite book, of course, is Cure for All Diseases by Dr. Clark. I love that one, but also. What's it called? It's a book about niacin, the niacin, the real story about niacin.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. There are some others. There is a book about HCl, and it's called Why Stomach Acid. What's it called? Why? Is it called Why? No.
ACL is the name of the supplement?
No, of the book. I forgot what the name of the book is.
We can put it in the. We'll put it in the notes.
All right.
We'll look it up for you.
Yeah.
Cool. So those are your top 3 books.
Yeah.
And then what would be your number one health or happiness hacks for our viewers? Like something they can implement immediately if you just had to tell them one thing.
Okay, I would definitely keep Lugols handy, and wherever you go, don't leave it behind. Keep it with you because it's going to save your vacation, possibly if you ever get so unlucky to get food poisoning.
And it works that fast.
It's amazing. I don't know why people don't know.
I've never heard of it. I was so excited. No. And I've had food poisoning a couple times. It's not fun.
Really?
Yeah, if I could, it's been a while. It's been a long time. But if I could have just taken something and felt better.
Well, it's so important not to get food poisoning because your entire digestive system is weakened, and so what can happen is that you get H. pylori, because with a weakened system you can possibly get that parasite can take over. But also you can get leaky gut over a period of time, after working with an unhealthy gut after having had food poisoning. So it's important to get a handle on it. Just don't let it ride out and hope for the best. It's so amazing to take that. Now Lugol is, of course, it's not a name of our product. It's a name of a physician from France who was up in the 1800s. Lugol is sold by a number of companies. And
how do you spell it?
Lugol, Lugol.
Okay, just how it sounds.
Lugol, yeah. And it sticks to everything. And I think in pharmacies they sell Lugols mixed with denatured alcohol, which is not good for your stomach, obviously, if it's mixed with denatured alcohol, but there are some, Lugols on the market that are food grade, and it works by simply the material iodine in the iodine crystals in the dissolved iodine crystals in Lugol are just stick to everything, and so when it goes into your stomach, most of the E. coli and salmonella are congregating on top of your stomach, and they're really, reproducing a lot very fast, and so they are pushing up to the esophagus, and that's why you feel like you're going to throw up. But immediately when you take it, it starts to kill that foaming congregation of salmonella and E. coli, and just on contact kills them. And so by that time, they are no longer going to kill your good flora in your colon, because they are already attached to something. They're attached to your foods and to the bugs in your stomach. So they kill everything in your stomach, but by the time they go to your intestines, they're not going to kill anything there, unless, of course, you take too much. It's always possible. I'm saying this is the general theory. I believe how it works, because I haven't felt that it has ever taken my system out of balance. I haven't had a problem like my gut flora is out of balance after I take it. So that might be somebody's concern, though.
Yeah. Oh, good. So that's a good tip.
Yeah,
especially for those world travelers.
Yeah. It's an awesome thing.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, Oskar, what's the best way for our audience to get in touch with you?
Well, you can look us up at Pure NSM. There's pure, like in pure water, N for nutritional, S for supplement, M for manufacturers.com, or at Dr. Clark's store, Dr. Clark, C-L-A-R-K, store.com.
Perfect. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank
you guys for subscribing to this weekly wellness show, and we will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.